Hi, welcome on my YouTube channel. In case you are new, it's me God send you here for this video. In case you are here for a long time, welcome back. I notice all the time when I say, in case you are here for a long time, I'm watching upstairs. I don't know. Anyway, in this video today, I want to talk about why it's so important before to get married. Sorry, my phone doesn't charge too much. Um, In this video, I want to talk about why it's so important if you are not virgin or you need to be virgin before marriage. But in case you are not, um, be sure you start to pray, fast a lot. Why? Go back to God and ask Him what you need to pay for your sin. Usually because God think when you do sex before marriage and you are not a virgin and you are not pure, you're holding a lot of demons with you. So basically what? The darkness, the devil, how you want to say, for me it's the same, is try to prove to God all the time. And actually it's a huge sin. Sex without marriage, it's admitted. But God said no. No, because if we start with Adam and Eve, it's supposed to be marriage before, it's supposed to be friendship before, and after naughty things. Why is so important that? Because usually in case the woman is virgin, it's very important the woman to be virgin. Very, very important. Why? Because your children is gonna suffer in case you are not. Is gonna have autism, gonna have a lot of fear. They're not gonna develop very well. Is gonna some children they're born very ill. Some children they don't survive. Some women they cannot have children because there was in too much sin. And that's why the darkness try to make the women to sin, to think it's very normal to have naughty things before marriage. But God said no, 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 because your future generation is gonna pay for you. It's gonna pay for you. In my case, many years I could not have children because I was scared to get married. I had my first relationship with one guy. Basically, they destroyed me, and I supposed to heal a lot. I supposed to pray to God a lot. Usually, God is say, if you are not virgin anymore, it's okay. Fast 1 year, no naughty things, no masturbation, no porno, no nothing. And pray and fast and donate and try to change your life. How God all the time say, I can make you virgin again. It's okay. Yeah, sometimes God can make funny funny things. Yeah. Actually, yeah, if you don't have naughty things like 6 months, 1 year, in front of the God, and you fight with the darkness with your sexuality, because if you don't do it as a human, it's gonna come in the dreams. Don't worry. Sometimes the animal can come in your dreams and just coming on you and start to have orgasms from nowhere, because the darkness and the devil can send animal, they can sense everything in your dream just to admit it you need and you want to sin. And I'm gonna tell you in my dream, in my in my experience, because I've been sinner a lot, and I'm in the 16 years relationship, and I didn't get married. I told you I had a bad experience in my past. So usually when you're not virgin and you go in the relationship, because both of you, you're not praying, you're not fasting, you're not close to God, you're not reading the Bible. I got here the Bible, that's why I was saying that. If you don't do these things and you don't help others and you're not a person of God, Samaritans, it mean you're both of you sinner, and that relationship is gonna be a lot of fight, unhappiness. You're gonna feel empty. You're not gonna want your boyfriend, fiance is gonna choose someone else over you, because he will feel you're not pure and you don't push him through God. Doesn't matter if they don't believe in God, the soul feel it. Believe me, in the spiritual, the soul, it's different than as a human being. We think different. Like when we sin, when we do naughty things, when everything is going spiritual in front of the God is so dirty. It's so God showed me in my dreams a lot of things I couldn't understand, I couldn't process. Last year, all year, they will show me a lot of things. And God was to stop doing things because you don't understand what are you doing. So I supposed to stop, I supposed to be back as a virgin. Believe me, the darkness, no. The darkness, no. And when you try to get close to God and you try to be humble, you try to be Samaritans, and the darkness is going to fight with you. That's why it's so important to pray before and after. Sleep, every morning, if God wake you up 10 times per night, he got a reason. The darkness is fighting with you. He tried to come in your dreams, to penetrate that dreams, to make you to sin in the dreams. All the time when I was fasting from food, I was seeing myself, how I opened my mouth and a witch was putting food in my mouth. Witchcraft. It's real, these things. I didn't believe in the beginning, and all the time when I was fasting, I was have dreams with someone give me meat, I saw a lot of things, and next day I was puke, I was vomiting, I'm not well, and God was saying you need to pray more and more and more and more. Sometime I was reading the Bible, I couldn't see because I was overstressed. They didn't. My body was so stressed, and I supposed to fight with things I couldn't see. But God is say, I can see, you cannot, but you can feel it. You panicking, you're stressing, so it means you've been attacked by the darkness. So why is so important to be virgin before marriage? For your children, to have a healthy children, very healthy. If you see outside a lot of children, they have autism. They got too many names, man. God showed me a lot of these things on the social media. I don't remember the names, but the children, they struggle to survive mentally, and they have bad dreams. They become cheeky. They abuse others because the devil is there. The darkness is there, working through these people, these children. Yes, they can go in the dreams, they can abuse them, and they can become gay, they can become lesbians. Why? because you didn't fast and you wasn't virgin. So you allowed the darkness and the devil work to your mother. I know it's, oh, this is not fair, this is not true. Believe me, when God put you to do some things, He got a reason. It means something. Because now, if you see all over, there was straight men's before to become celebrity, all of them they become gay. All of them. Man, I'm looking to social media and I saw how many men they become women. The way how they walk. I don't have nothing with gay. Don't understand me wrong. I had friends gay. But I want to see what I've been seeing for the last few years with God. What I couldn't understand before. I couldn't not. So I saw in dreams, actually Jesus was showing me how gay they was have sex like in a lot of like in groups and a lot of things. And God was say when they're doing that, actually the angel what they try to look after them, they're doing the same things. And they are orgy. And I say we have orgy in heaven, so I supposed to remove them. I supposed to allow to go to the darkness because they was destroying my heaven. So I supposed to allow them to fight with the darkness. And here we come. Depression, anxiety, we are not good enough, we don't feel we are not good enough, we never have enough. How many people they got 1,000 houses, 1,000 pair of shoes, 1,000 pair of clothes, they still feel empty because there is missing the God. So if you wasn't virgin before marriage and you see your children shouting in the dream like sometimes if I don't pray, I don't stay near to my son, and I feel like he's so upset in the dream. If I put my hands on him feet, he's like that. Someone abuse him in the dream, and I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm praying, and I'm praying over my son because I was a virgin and he had 3 surgery to survive. He been through a lot of things. They didn't give him a chance, so he's supposed to pay for my sin more. I hope I'm not gonna cry. So, why it's so important? It's for your children. It's not for you. It's for your own children. That's why God is saying, before you take the decision you want to get married, pray to me. Let it to me and ask God, God, if that person is meant to be for me, I will be pure and virgin. I'll not will wait for him. If you are a woman, doesn't matter. If you are a man, the same. I'm not judging. Actually, it's so pure and I pray all the time my son to have to be him and future wife to be virgin because that relationship is gonna be on God foundation. That's why he's 2 years now. But I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm praying to God. God bring a person of God to him, a woman of God, or a girl of God, a children of God to be with him. I want uh, the wife to be believing God, to pray with my son every night, every morning, before meal, to be there. God to be the foundation of love, the life, the joy, the peace, the happiness. So this I pray over my son over and over and over and over and over and over because I was a sinner. And now I can see how God showed me thousand things in my dreams. Even last night, someone hold my hands and was jumping on me, kissing, and but before the pray, before to go to sleep, I was praying to God. God, if someone tried to do cheeky things with me in my dreams, if I will like it, doesn't matter if I will like it, take me from that dream out. Take me from that dream because I don't want to sin in my dream. And actually, I start to kiss that boy, and God pulled me. I start to cry, and I was asked, God, thank you so much. You didn't allow me to sin. And it's so important because I know I'm fighting with the darkness. I know. And I can use different people who've been in my life just with the body just to make me to feel comfortable to go to do naughty things with that person in my dream to show to God I'm a sinner and I want to sin. And I was praying to God, God, don't allow me to do naughty things. Don't allow me to go over me. Because, man, this has really happened. And if I don't stop doing these things in my dream, it's going to go after my son. I had all the time dreams when I was holding my son with me in my dreams. And if someone was pulling him from me, the darkness, both of us, we was fighting in the dream and we wake up in the same time. And I was seeing my son, he was crying and tried to hold my hands. And I realized he was having the same dream. And yes, because children, they are very spiritual, very pure, and they can feel the spiritual much higher than us because they didn't sin. It's so real. And believe me when I tell you, my son, they didn't give a chance to walk, to eat, to survive. He was with mask oxygen. He was with a lot of machine to survive, vitamins, a lot of things, calcium. And this is real. Don't play with these things. Don't go to have menage a trois, that things, orgy. If someone, your boyfriend, tell you he want menage a trois with you and someone else, this is not love. This is not love. If a man want to sin before marriage, this is not love of God. And ask him, are you ready to wait for marriage? If yes, I will marry with you. If no, we need to separate. Doesn't matter how much you want to love that person. Doesn't matter how much you want to stay with that person. Don't change for no one. Don't change yourself to become who you cannot be. Because you're gonna pay. If you're not gonna pay, your children will pay. And it's gonna be heartbreak for them. Very important in this journey with God to talk with God all the time. Pray to God and appreciate and give every morning, every night, all the time. Say thank you, God, because I can wake up, I can walk, I can speak, I can see every single thing's what you have. Doesn't matter if it's just a cream, doesn't matter if it's just your hands and you breathe uh, healthy oxygen, you have water. Be grateful for everything. And even in my dream, I hear angel when they say, keep telling to God, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Be very grateful for everything because God is going to give you more. He's going to elevate you more. Yeah, God is upset when He save you, save you, save you, save you, save you, save you, and you don't appreciate everything. And when the depression is hitting you, and you're on the floor and you want to kill yourself, don't ask why. Because God give you a lot of chance to go back to Him. That's why, sorry, it's very light if I put in that place and I need to stay here in the corner and I'm going down. Anyway, what I want to say, it's be grateful for everything everything what you have is very important. And talk with God and ask for guides. Ask, for example, if that man or that woman is not meant to be for me, give me to see 5 times that number every day or something like that. I want to see 28 every single day, 3 times per day. If that person is meant to be for me, it's not meant to be for me, don't show nothing. In my case, all the time I say, if that person is meant to be for me, show me a red car. If it's not meant to be, show me a green car. So yeah, believe me, he show. um, that's why it's so important to understand the journey with God, to be pure, to be kind, to be humble, uh, to be virgin before marriage, to have healthy children, to have very intelligent, smart children, because from your pure essence with God, you're gonna have true treasure on the earth because you've been pure and you didn't sin. I know it sounds silly. My entire life I heard I was 20 something and everyone they was laughing about me because I was virgin. What you waiting for? And when someone was trying to do cheeky things in the picture, like they show he got my hands on the booby, but in the reality it wasn't. It was just in the picture. I was crying because someone crossed my dignity and put my dignity down. Look her what she's doing. She allowed everyone to put their hands on her boobies. And when I start to cry and everyone, man, it's just a picture. Yes, but they make me to look like I'm a slut. And they cross my dignity. And they put me to look like, oh, she's a whore, she's like that, and I was pure and a virgin. Doesn't matter if I was 20. You know what I mean? So it's very important your dignity to be there pure. Because a lot of people they will throw rubbish on your dignity and to make me to look like, oh, you are a slut, you are like that, you are like that, you are like that. That's why it's so important to don't use drugs, to don't smoke, to don't drink alcohol, and to ask God, God, if it's meant to be for me, show me what is meant to be for me. Because, you know, it's just worse now. I try to explain you things. Maybe you don't understand, but I didn't understand in the beginning also. But when I saw my baby, almost 1 year in the hospital, and they didn't give me a chance, and I've been trying to have children for the last 10 years. And God, He was telling me, you're going to have a child. I didn't believe God is talking with me, who I am, God talking with me. Why can't God actually can't send Gabriel to give me the message? So I didn't believe my entire pregnancy. I didn't believe I'm pregnant. So I supposed to pay for my sin so bad. Yes, entire time when my son was in the hospital, I was praying. I wasn't eating. When I was eating, I was prefer something like butter, healthy things, almonds and nuts and these things, because almond butter is very good for your brain. Walnuts is very good for your brain. Almonds got a lot of magnesium and they put your stress and depression down. So I was trying to eat healthy. And I was praying, fasting, praying. I was sleeping half an hour per 24 hours. And I was praying all the time because I was scared my son to don't become normal how I was wanted to walk, to talk. And everyone that was preparing me, all the doctors, in case he's gonna die, in case he's not gonna survive. He was more purple. He was all the time very sensitive. So they was preparing for the worst. He gonna stay with the machine all the time. He's not gonna be able to go to run, and because he need to have the machine on. So I was praying and praying, and I was saying, God, make a miracle with my son. He deserves to have a better life. If I need to pay something, make me pay. Make me pay. I need to pay. So I start to donate. I start to pray for others. I start to do a lot of things for God just to pay my sin. And it was horrible in some sort of way. And in the some sort of way, I understand my love. And I was so happy when I was help others what they was needed more than me, some sort of things. And I was asking for forgiveness every single day to God, to say, God, forgive me, forgive me. I didn't know it's so important. Nobody teach me these things. Nobody teach me. So God is saying, it's okay. Your son is gonna survive. Your son is gonna be a miracle. Believe in me. And he did. He did. That's why you don't want to follow the same mistakes like me. It's about your children. It's about your children. And it's so important to become virgin until marriage, to pray to God, to talk with God. It's so important to find Jesus. You know how many times Jesus come to me and I say, I'm proud of you. Don't worry. You're gonna you're gonna achieve a lot of things. Just trust in us and trust in God. Trust in the Father. And yes, it's hard. It's hard when a sinner come back to God. It's sad when you realize how many sin you have done, how many people you judge, how many evil things you've been thinking without knowing you're doing these things. So, but in the same time, God, He was telling me, you did a lot of things good in your life. Just because of that, I will save you. I will do everything for you. Because I know your heart. I know how much you give. I know how much you help. How much you've been there. Yes, you've been lost. You didn't know. But now, buckle up. I cannot say. Get back on track with God. So that's why I try to teach you from my mistakes. Go back to God. It's very, very important. Pray fast and talk all the time with Him. God bless you. I hope it's helped you in this video, and take care, look after you, and in case you got question you can put it on the comment. God bless you. Bye.